On the show now is Mr. Atul Chaturvedi. He's Executive Chairman, Shree Renuka Sugars. Mr. Chaturvedi, thank you so much for joining us. First of all, the whole news about ethanol, where we do understand that the OMCs have hiked prices for damaged food grains and maize as well. How do you see impacting that, the final number, whether it's about ethanol pricing or the production?
In fact, with the rice moving northwards internationally, Government of India actually banned the exports, and that has brought some solace to the domestic rice. In fact, the prices have come off a bit, and this should actually help the rice-based ethanol manufacturers, because their ethanol price has now gone up by about 4.75 per litre, and the rice prices have also fallen by about 3 to 4 rupees per kilo. Earlier, they were getting it at around 20. Now they would be getting it around 23, 24 from the open market. So that should compensate them. But I'm not too gung-ho as far as the maize-based ethanol is concerned, because government definitely wants maize ethanol to be produced more instead of rice. And that is the reason why they've jacked up the price by additional 2 rupees. So as against 4.75 for rice-based, or damaged grain for that matter. For corn, they've jacked it up by about 6 rupees plus. Yes. So let us see how things pan out. As far as sugar is concerned, but sugar is also clamoring for price increase, but then probably that will happen once the new FRP starts effective 1st of October. So I think this should help in overall ethanol availability as far as the country is concerned.
All right. You are looking at this in positive. You know, some time ago, a few minutes ago, that is, the food secretary also spoke to CNBC-TV18 saying that 317 lakh tons of production this year is too premature and we could be looking at higher number as well. How bullish are you on that number? What's your sense?
No, we have not put our pencil on a crop number, but the fact definitely remains that about a month and a half back, we were terribly disappointed with the rain event. But now in the last month or so, the rains have been adequate both in Maharashtra and in Karnataka. So we are not as bearish in terms of the overall sugar cane availability as we were about a month back. And I'm sure with the area also increasing from 54 lakh hectares to about 56, that should also help in improving the overall availability of cane in the next year. So we would much rather be more confident on the numbers by mid-September or maybe second half of September. I think it would be a little too premature to start calling the numbers for the next crop.
Mr. Chaturvedi, how would you look at the new season beginning then from 1st of October? Because we're looking at a stronger crop. We're also looking at restrictions in place which continue as of now when it comes to exports. The prices for ethanol has been hiked as well. So do you see the new season beginning well for the sugar as a sector?
I think there's no reason why the sugar sector shouldn't be doing well. With ethanol play, I think the cash flow issues of the sugar sector have been taken care of. And that was the only big issue which was troubling this sector. And I'm sure the sugar season starting, a lot of cane juice will directly get diverted to ethanol. So I think the Government of India seems to be more or less on target. And this year, I think we should be in a position to achieve 12% blending. And next year is going to be higher. So you will have probably more cane diversion. But the fact remains that cane has the ecosystem in place. So if we have to jack up the ethanol availability in the country, cane or juice, sugar sector will have to be suitably incentivized to keep producing more and more ethanol, for sure.
Okay, all right, Manisha. Thanks very much for taking us through the entire sugar space in today's trading session.